Here we go, folks. Are you ready for some hogs? Get your oinkers ready.
Is anybody out there willing to be the sacrificial lamb? I am. I will stand up and fall for the rest of this country. Is anybody willing to stand with me? Something has to be done. Something has to be done. And not just for the right. Something has to be done for all of us. They're screwing us all. There's so many people that are
Smorgasbord. Oh,
bullshit.
God, Armor and Quills. Hey,
And
drink
I'm
a
not
beast.
sitting here saying, fuck Joe Biden, whatever. I don't like Joe Biden. But that's not the point. It's the government in its entirety. Both parties. All fucking governmental programs. They are criminal. We
All government is criminal.
need to stand. Please,
That's a hell of a
somebody,
take.
get with me. Is anybody...
You know, like, look, maybe Doomer Martyr Santa Claus here. Maybe Doomer Martyr Santa Claus has like a kernel of a point, which is that a lot of the people in our seats of power are corrupted by money and politics. But the fact that he thinks that is kind of undermined by, the fact that he named himself after a billionaire who got into politics specifically to corrupt it. Crystal meth Santa, yeah. All right, onto our next porky meal. The truth about the left and how liberals have been. How have liberals been? Please tell us.
Let me be perfectly clear about this. There will be no unity. For 4 years, you've called this president every name in the book. You've attacked him. You've been disrespectful. For 4 years, you've attacked anybody that remotely supports Donald Trump. For 4 years, anybody that's Hispanic, Jewish, Native American, African American, and women, you have been calling them some of the most vile names I've ever seen.
What? Wait, are you saying those groups have been calling Trump the most vile names, or are you saying liberals have been calling all of those groups the most vile names?
Talk about racist. For the last year, you've looted, you've burned, you've killed some Trump supporters, all in the name of hate. There will be no unity. Your leadership needs you to hate. That's how you won an election, based on hate. 70% of you...
You're literally just regurgitating they were mean to me, so I don't believe in their in their electoral rights anymore.
You don't even know what Joe Biden's policies are. There will be no unity.
I do really want this guy to immediately after this, like, I want to see how he engages with a trans person. Like, immediately after this, like, you've been calling us all names, and then, like, a minute later, hello, sir, what are you doing walking into the women's room? Come on now. Come on, Grandpa, time for your pills. Oh, look. It's probably racist cowboy.
I just don't get it. People sitting there like everything's all right. Hell no. Ain't nothing all right. Y'all better prepare for some crazy, crazy, crazy shit.
Why are all, like, Trump folks almost invariably like this, Like, they make a 10-second long video, you better get ready to see the craziest shit you've ever seen. And it's like, what do you mean? Are you going to be doing the crazy shit? Yeah. What kind of crazy shit are you gonna do? Oh, you'll see. You'll all see. And it's just like, oh, okay. Uh-huh. Cool story. Also, like, people like this invariably never do anything. Like, his crazy shit that he's talking about is going on x.com and I don't know, making a post about how the blacks these days are too uppity. Like that's the crazy shit he's talking about. All right. Oh, we got a QAnoner. We got a QAnon. We got a Q. We got a Q head.
Hello, my freedom-loving Americans. Hey, TikTok, fact check this. Australian senators are pressing Pfizer workers. Do you know what they actually came out and said? That the Pfizer workers and the elites, they got a special badge. What? A special little concoction that they put in their own bodies.
What?
That the public couldn't get.
What?
Something made special for the elites and Pfizer workers and people that wanted to take it.
What?
I told you from the beginning a couple years ago.
Okay, so Pfizer workers have a special batch of COVID vaccine that they give to themselves and to people who want it and to the elites. So they have a special batch that they just give to everyone, like a vaccine. It's the Captain America serum, yeah.
The storm's here. I tell you what you do. Get your little paddle out and start swimming and swimming because
What?
It's coming, baby.
You don't use a paddle to swim. You use a paddle to paddle. What are you talking about? Bro doesn't even know how boats work.
Justice is coming. And to all us purebloods, raise your fist high. We won. We, the purebloods, stood, resisted everything thrown at us. God.
One year later, this guy found out he had long COVID, and it shrunk his brain by 25%. It's true. It's true. It's true. Why doesn't this guy take ivermectin, vitamin D, and hydroxychloroquine? Because that's just what big government wants you to do. It's so weird. It's so weird that pureblood has become a term. Like, it's so fucking weird. Like, so the confluence of, like, Harry Potter and transphobia and then far-right conspiracism to mainstream in that community, the term pureblood is so bizarre to me. It's so weird. Thank you, Salmon Moose. Like, yeah, they call themselves purebloods. Like, what are you doing? To me, this comes across as like, like Civil War reenactors, except like even more lame and like kind of even more racist. And except that instead of, cosplaying the Civil War, they're like cosplaying the white supremacists of the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Like, how fucking lame do you gotta be? Hey, Peaceful Warrior. Also, hey, Holsky, how you been? Haven't seen you in a hot minute. Hey, Vijo. The new Habsburgs? Oh, God. You guys are vicious. All right.
I'm Whiskey 6, commanding officer, 1st Alabama Coastal Militia.
Bro, I don't think you're gonna do very well at commanding. You seem like you're having a hard time just standing up and framing the shot around the caption that is completely covering your face.
It's kind of time to come to talk, man.
Also, is his fly down? It kind of looks like his fly is open. Oh my god, dude.
We hide in the shadows like we're weasels.
We hide in the shadows like weasels. Bro, you about to crawl behind the dumpster like a weasel and die. Like, get to a hospital, bro.
We only come out and bitch on social media. Y'all want to stop this. I know I do. See, I've got 2 sons. But yeah, they're grown, man. But I ain't got no problem.
Gotta adjust my holster to make sure I look like I mean business.
At all. Defending my constitutional right. In this state, it is legal and lawful. But when are we gonna stand up like men?
Yeah, in this state, it's legal and lawful for us to attack the government and bring it down. It's legal and lawful. It's legal and lawful. Is he drunk? No, I think he's just old.
Oh, my health is bad.
I mean, he might... Oh, well, his health is also bad, which... To be honest, we didn't need you to confirm that, but, you know, we got that confirmed.
Hey, we got stage 3 cancer.
Oh. Okay, well, now I feel bad about making jokes about him dying within the week. Damn. God damn it.
Oh, I've got a job. Yeah, but you can't afford to eat, pay your bills. You gotta work around the clock. Oh, you just gave me a parking ticket. You will pay to use the Kings Highway.
Is he doing this? He just mentioned he got a parking ticket. Is he doing this LARP entirely because he got a parking ticket? That's the last straw for him? Also, I do want to say, like, these guys are legitimately the most dangerous. Like, guys like him. Like, he's dying. He still has to work because healthcare in our country is fucked. And, like, he owns guns. Like, at a certain point, like, what does he have? What does he believe he has to lose? You know? Like, he's the kind of guy who's, like, gonna go to, like, the courthouse and, like, get into a shootout, you know? Yeah, people like him are very, very dangerous. Yeah, verbose Penny, you work in healthcare. Yeah, like, honestly, like, healthcare costs in America, like, real talk, healthcare costs in America are ridiculous. You know, I spend like $400 a month on just having insurance. Not even using it. Just having insurance costs me $400 a month. And, like, that is such a huge expense for most people. And, like, that's not even with me using it. It's just $400 a month in case I get hit by a bus. Like, I don't even spend that on my drugs. Oh, Salmon Moose. My medication for a 3-month refill of all of my medication is almost $200 with my insurance. So, yeah. American healthcare is a joke. It's terrible. And honestly, it is one of the #1 things crushing people like this guy and pushing him to the edge to the point where he's like, I'm going to put on my old flight suit and strap on a gun and make a video threatening people because I just got a parking ticket. And that's like he probably doesn't even have the money to cover a parking ticket, you know? That's cheaper than what they offer here in Texas. Starts at $600 and up. Yeah, like, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. My God, your insurance sucks. And the thing is, my insurance is one of the better plans in my state. My insurance has a very low deductible so that, like, I can actually hit it and it saves me some money because I have to go into the doctor a lot. But, like, it's so fucking fucked. Dude. Yeah. So, gift subs and donos to help me afford to continue living. And I say that with a charming tone, but I do mean it literally. Oh, God. Also, yeah, like, I have friends who have, like, kids and families and stuff. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, if you have like 2 adults and a kid on an insurance plan, it's like $1,200 a month. It's so fucking huge.
Well, one way to stop this. There's one way. But you all won't do it. I know some bad and real motherfuckers out there. I've got friends on TikTok that are real people. They're sick of this shit.
Buy yourself an aspirin Boogaloo.
5 tier 1 subs only gets me a half aspirin salmon boost. I'm sorry. I'll see if I can get a whole aspirin on the black market, but no guarantees. Did he just say TikTok? Yeah, look, that's how you know this guy is dangerous, okay? He's 1,000,000 years old and he has cancer. He still knows how to use TikTok better than any of you in chat.
There was one farmer with a squirrel rifle at the bridge at Concord. So, where's your excuse?
All right. Hogwatch! Oh, good. A military coup is our best hope. Oh, wonderful. Oh, sorry. Second best hope is a military coup. WarriorsToUS.com. Well, now I have to look at what the fuck that is. Being a warrior is not something you do. Being a warrior is who you are. Join the fight. Discordant Vol!
What a bunch of LARPy jackasses.
Thank you for the 5 gifted tier 1 subs. My thing is, I'm glad they're LARPy jackasses. A genuine insurgent movement in the United States would be terrifying. And by the way, if it ever gets even remotely near that point, that's when I'm going to be like constantly being like, "Hey, you guys should arm up. You guys should arm up. You guys should go to the training range. Go do it." Like if these guys ever like actually committed to that, like yeah, you know. Warriors to US provides a recreational working camp for those who need occasional camaraderie, which helps to minimize stress and environmental conflict issues. Our story. Being a warrior is not something you do. Being a warrior is who you are. Warriors are proud to serve and do not consider themselves heroes. By the way, every other word is capitalized. Combat and first responder events create horrific and traumatic experiences. The level of impact varies from one person to another. The aftermath and effects of being a warrior, first in, last out, changes every human involved. The US military trains our warriors to do everything except how to separate a discharge from the service. From basic training to the end of the day, end of service, every day, hour, and minute are dictated and predictable. There's no training on how to re-engage with disconnected family members, spouses, and friends. Warriors to US is hope to bridge the adjustment gap. Guests will come to camp with established warrior objectives that are discussed and agreed to during registration. Warriors to US, soldiers, LEOs, firefighters, EMT, EMS, and ER staff struggle to forget all they've done and seen at times. The premise of their mindset is that without gripping a sword, they cannot protect us. Yet, while gripping the sword, they cannot embrace us. Therefore, it is critical that our warriors disconnect from their normal life and loved ones in order to be in services. The separation and impact of trauma, combat, or perceived moral transgression can have a long-lasting effect both emotionally and physically. These effects result in poor mental health and physical health, and strained family relationships. For those who are wounded in action, there's typically a greater disconnect from their family and friends. The time that they are unexpectedly separated from their military brothers and sisters. Warrior to US Foundation is working to help. You know, I would be a lot more charitable to this type of organization. And you know, maybe this is a good organization. I don't know much about it. I do know that there is a very real problem with reintegrating soldiers and like people who've been involved in like violent events back into society. I know that that is a problem. I'm just gonna say that the reason I'm skeptical about this particular organization is because this guy is both simultaneously advocating Warriors to US and also saying a military coup would be good. So, you know.
If we are not going to bear arms against the tyranny, the corruption, and pedophilic nature of our elected United States government.
Okay, so this guy's definitely QAnon. Everyone the left elects are pedophiles. Don't look at the conservative record on pedophilia, though.
If we're not going to take up the reins like they did in 1776, fair enough. Okay?
Bro, the reins you're talking about taking up are the reins, not of 1776. You're talking about taking up the reins of the Civil fucking War, and you want to fight on the side of the war, that, got rolled. Literally got rolled to the sea.
Then our only hope is that someone within our military will rise up and hold the people that are doing the crazy shit accountable by throwing them in jail and having a fair trial date, a military coup. And I pray that happens soon. With the stuff that's going on with the former President Trump, all the bullshit about this and that, fucking UFOs.
Yeah, again, a lot of these people are LARPy as hell, you know? Mithril Mist makes a good point. Like, a genuine insurgent movement wouldn't be on TikTok, you know? You know, I think they would be on TikTok, but I don't think they'd be recruiting with this type of LARPy bullshit, you know?
The Epstein files, all of
Gabriel
it needs
Cook.
to come out and open and clear and be seen by the American people. I'm tired of retracted statements, right? As if we're dumb enough. Oh, we're dumb enough to not fucking understand, but we're not fucking dumb enough to pay taxes, right? And so our best hope is that someone within the United States military says, hey,
Our best hope is that somebody somewhere does something. But, you know, not me. I'm gonna be right here in my comfy chair with a beer.
we need to get together and fix this shit because this is about the Constitution and not about some fucking elected agency or official. Amen. And that would come from a United States veteran. That would be his job, right? And we celebrate those veterans here October the 28th on this farm at 6298 Central and 88 Central. My phone number, 501-693.
Dude, why are you doxing yourself, bro? What are you doing? Bro. Why? Why are you doing that? Does he think the liberal elite are gonna send like a kill squad for him in the middle of nowhere? Why? Why would you do that? You already have a felony.
4859. And it's going to be from like 1 to 9. Hot dogs, candy, fishing for you and the kids. Maybe a couple vendors, maybe some ribs, some music. Get to hear me speak. All the good stuff. Pro 2A. No alcohol. Can't have 2A and alcohol mix in the state of Arkansas. And then a big firework display brought to you by Warriors to Us with Ace Baker. You might know Ace from American Warrior Revolution. Real patriot. And Donna Nasser, Sean Farland, and a whole bunch of other heroes. If you talk about old Billy coming
His name is literally Jason with a felony. Holy shit.
playing a song, even though Uncle Ted might show up, there ain't no telling.
Yeah, just a bunch of chill dudes. Also, real quick, if we get 5 more subs, I will give my dog a big dollop of peanut butter. Okay? She looks kind of hungry. Hey there. Hey, how you doing? Biotic. Dog fart. All right. Oh, yeah. I will take no prisoners. Nope. 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 You're not gonna get me.
My people of this country and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see.
Samus.
Okay, edgy stuff, bros. Wait, why didn't it make sound? Why didn't the alert make sound? That's so weird. But Ashley, thank you for the 5 gifted tier 1 subs. I'm gonna give her some peanut butter. Here, I'm gonna refresh. Okay. I'll be right back. It did? I did not hear it at all. Oh my god. All right. Oh, it's probably because I turned my volume all the way down. I'm bad. My bad. Be right back with some peanut butter for this doggy. Whoa. Stuff. That up. No? He really only likes to eat it off the Such a scrungly puppy, yeah. She lost 10% of her body weight, so I'm trying to feed her as much as I can. The main thing is she's having a hard time eating enough food. I want to cuddle this scrungly angel. She does like cuddles a lot. Also, from this point on, every 5 subs, I will give her a treat from the treat bag until she stops eating them. So, there you go. Jack looks like the Little Mermaid. Thanks. Oh, the Black Flag is a Boogaloo thing. That's right. We are probably seeing a lot of, like, you know, waiting for the race war, folks. Okay, this one looks like it's gonna be crazy. Would you support the public?
See this?
hanging of treasonous
This
political
is a hard yes.
Politicians.
Hard yes for me. This was, when I read this, when I came across the meme,
Bro, you. I don't think, you support the hanging of treasonous politicians, but I don't think you understand that that is going to be immediately used against you to like, kill, like, the one politician you love. So, sir.
I thought, man, this is the quickest answer to any question I think I've ever had. If you want to make a bold statement and send a clear message to corruption and corrupt politicians or anybody in government, CEOs of companies or anything like that,
I can say a lot of things about this guy being cuckoo banana pants, but I will say he should have, like in another life, he could have been an excellent voice actor. Like, just listen to that guy's voice. It is distinct.
this is a way to do it. You bring back the public hanging of these corrupt individuals, and I'm not just talking about corruption here. I'm talking about women trafficking, sex trafficking, children trafficking, you name it. This is it. So, answer to this question and this meme? Hard yes. What about you?
Well, wouldn't you be trying them on those crimes instead? Again, these people just want to hang all of their political adversaries. That is ultimately what they would like to see, you know?
Stay free. God bless.
How do these people survive on TikTok making videos like this? Cut off your family now. Oh boy, this is gonna be great.
Have anything to do with someone in your family that's a Democrat. You must stand up for your country. And by doing that, that means you have to sit there and come to the conclusion that these people are evil and they are the devil and they are communist.
If only, my dude. If only all Democrats were communists. If only. Oh God, if only.
Listen, Illinois just said, the governor just signed off saying that a person who is not a U.S. citizen can now be a police officer in Illinois.
Can I get a fact check on that? Let's see. Illinois legislation would allow non-U.S. citizens to become police officers. Okay. Federal law states that only U.S. citizens can serve as police officers and deputies, but the House bill would change that. For immigrants who are work eligible under federal law. Okay, so like, he's kind of framing it like undocumented immigrants are going to be used as police officers when that's not the case at all. Okay, cool.
This is the same freaking administration that said that they don't want police. They want to defund police. But now they want to hire cops from third world countries that probably have dealt fentanyl all up and down through here. And now they're going
to... yes, all of the immigrants who are, work eligible in the United States, who are very, very deeply involved in the fentanyl trafficking, industry.
Going to be the police officers of the United States of America.
By the way, I got bad news for this guy. Police officers are one of the biggest distributors of fentanyl. There was like a big fentanyl ring that was busted that was literally being run by cops. US-born cops, by the way.
Especially in the state of Illinois. Let me tell you about Illinois. Let me tell you how corrupt this fucking state is.
Uh-huh.
Most of the people that live in Illinois are good people.
Okay.
But they're taxed very heavily.
Yeah.
And then what happens is all this crime has happened in Chicago. Well, you know how they get rid of that crime in Chicago, or try to? They take those people that are in the housing, the government housing, and they send them to housing in different cities throughout the
That's not how government housing works. They don't like, well, you lived in government housing here in Chicago. Time to move you down to the rural area of Chicago to a different area of low income housing. That's not how that works. They don't do that.
The state, the southern part of the state, the middle part of the state, like Danville, Illinois. Danville used to be a nice little.
They're requiring low income housing to be in larger areas because there are people who need it outside of Chicago.
Town until they took all the criminals out of Chicago and sent them to Danville.
Well, okay, but you weren't talking about criminals being sent to Danville. You're talking about low-income residents. You're just talking about poor people moving into certain areas of Illinois. And honestly, let's be real. We know he's not just talking about poor people. He's specifically talking about black people. You know, because racism.
Yep, and now Danville is a dangerous-ass place. It used to be a place where you could let your kid play outside. Now it's a place where if your kid goes outside, they could get shot. That's how bad it is. And now they want to put police officers in Danville and other cities in Illinois that are not even United States citizens. Now, how fucked up is that? And your family that's a Democrat, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, they're the ones that vote for that shit. They're the ones that are saying, yeah, let's do that. They're the ones that piss on the graves of the World War II veterans, the Vietnam veterans, the Korean War veterans, the Afghan veterans, the Iraq veterans, veterans in general, those that have fallen on foreign soil to prevent bad people from coming here to the United States. Democrats piss on their grave. I hate Democrats more than any people in the world. I do. I cannot stand them. See, the enemies.
Have you ever considered maybe you're the problem? Nah, of course he hasn't.
When I was in the military.
Oh, thank God it's over. By the way, there were 13 homicides in Danville in 2020. So, you know, not exactly the most dangerous place. Moving right along.
Good luck. False hope. You faceless, nameless troll. That's what you people are. You're faceless.
We can't watch this one. But, you know, I hope his fish get better. Oh, look. We've got Evil Santa.
A DC Democrat or deep state swampy's wet dream would be for another event like January the 6th to happen after this.
Good night, Sabrina Star Knight.
Think about it. That's why they keep poking the bear.
What bear? You're not a bear. You're definitely not a twink. You're like some kind of like maybe an otter on a good day. Anyway, moving right along. Okay, this is definitely going to be crazy banana pants.
They're fast tracking everything, like the pushing more control and pushing the NWO even more. It's because
the NWO, the N-words with that, with New World Order. Again, she's one of the cuckoo like QAnon folks.
They know everybody's just idly like sitting by, and they're scared because nobody wants to die. I mean, let's face it, no one wants to die. So if you stand up and fight, we're taking that chance. And the thing of it is the smart meters. If you think the rolling blackouts is a joke, just wait. If you have your stuff connected.
I do have to say, I don't like the idea of a smart meter, specifically because I don't want the power company to be monitoring my electrical use. But, you know, they do already with the not smart meters, so it doesn't really matter that much. Just like, this conspiracy mongering is wild to me.
They're going to start shutting you down. Short periods at a time, and it's going to eventually get worse. They're trying to ban anything.
Okay, why would they try and shut you down? What do you think they're trying to accomplish with the rolling blackouts? If not, to preserve the integrity of the electrical grid.
That you can use to live off-grid or live if they do this. Like the generators. Like if they cut your power and you have a generator, you can just power up your generator. There's a lot of things that they're going to do to try and control. I mean, they're already trying to get rid of all of this stuff. So it's harder for you to be able to do anything for yourself. Gardens, people are planting their gardens and they're just not doing worth a hoot. Like for the first time, deer devoured ours. And these deer have been hanging out here for years. And they've never bothered the garden. This year, they devoured that baby. And at night, like...
You're basing your... honestly, this one's a curveball for me. She's basing her conspiracism on the fact that the deer are eating her garden more? The deer are on Joe Biden's payroll? What the fuck are you talking about, lady?
And that's kind of our fault for not going ahead and like putting up a fence, but
she's using it to make the point that you need to build the wall because otherwise the deer are going to get in and eat all of your precious fentanyl.
With the heat and everything, I think like we yielded quite a bit of product so before they even got to it, so that was a good thing. And we're still yielding some product. And we took measures, but, next year we'll do beds and we'll completely fence it. But outside of that, things just didn't do good, period, anyway, in it, which was unusual. And I hear a lot of people talking about that. But that's because that's what they want.
What?
Whether it be whatever they're spraying out of the air, whatever...
Okay, wait, no. Okay, I gave her too much credit that she was making a build the wall reference. I gave her way too much credit. She's saying that the shadowy forces of the government, are spraying shit into the air that are making the deer hungrier for her crops. Her precious crops. Can we add her as an NPC to Stardew Valley? Like just a rival conspiratorial farmer.
Going into the soil through the rain, who knows?
Like bad things just keep happening to her farm and she keeps blaming big government. How did that video go from let's face it, no one wants to die to the government is spraying things into the air that make the deer hungrier for my precious crops? Okay, this guy's queuing on too.
Is anyone else noticing the fact? This big fact. We're watching two governments, two militaries, two police forces, two presidencies.
No, but tell me more. Do you have evidence of again, the idea... I need you all to understand, some of these people genuinely believe that there are currently two militaries in the United States. And the idea, like just that one part of that idea alone, is so bananas. They, like, oh yeah, the military is secretly at war with itself. We're secretly already in a civil war because we have two What the fuck are you talking about, bro? No! If we had two militaries fighting with each other, you'd know about it. It wouldn't be like this secret thing. Burnin' Sherman's corpse would come out of the ground, then like start waving a cutlass around or whatever he used.
Here's the fact. You're watching dilutement of the obvious right in front of your face, and yet the needle keeps pushing forward, meaning lockdown, meaning one world same shit. But yet, how could it keep pushing forward when we're watching what we're watching? It's to show you that the local son of a bitches are involved. They're not stopping it. That's why it's affecting your areas all across the nation. It's time to ask those motherfuckers what's going on.
What? So he's like, yes, you can clearly tell that there are military, there are multiple militaries and police forces, and honestly, you really need to hold your local elected officials accountable because they're all in on the conspiracy. What the fuck are you talking about? That's cuckoo pants, bud.
Right? Masons?
What? Oh my god, this guy's so far gone. This is actually a rare form of conspiratorial thinking that you don't see as much anymore. But the idea that the Masons are behind like a secret like club that exists in some places, you know, are actually like pulling all of the strings in government. Insane, dude.
Where we go one, we go all.
You know, God grant me the confidence of, you know, these subpar men who are spreading QAnon conspiracies. You know, God grant me the confidence. That guy will just go right on a podium in the middle of Times Square and shout about how he's absolutely convinced there are two militaries. It's like Assassin's Creed Templar shit. No, it's exactly that. They like grew up playing Assassin's Creed games and then was like, well, you know, they're so historically accurate. That means the Templars are real. Oh god. Hogwatch! Also, chat, real quick before we play this one. We've now been streaming for over 3 hours. If you've been enjoying today's content, consider dropping some subs or donos. And also hit the follow button over on Twitch. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Hit the like button on the stream. Do the things to help the channel succeed in the algorithm, because we need that sweet engagement. Leave some comments on the YouTube videos. Also, we have a bunch of YouTube videos going out. If you missed my coverage of the Monument Mythos so far, be sure to check out the YouTube. We've got both Season 1 and Season 2, Parts 1 and 2, currently up on the YouTube. If you missed me covering that, it's a really, really good time. Additionally, consider coming over to riverboat.gg and dropping some subs and donos, because that is how I continue to make content and survive. Oh man, speaking of Assassin's Creed, I recently found out that Kristen Bell asked for a percentage for future games, and so they killed her character off and didn't even tell her the game came out. What? God damn. The amount the games industry needs to be unionized cannot be overstated. Is this is the OWO fighting the NWO? No way to tell. No way to tell. Is that why she died? Yup. Also, cast Jack as the new Mary Jane. I'll work out and get in shape for that role, okay? I'll lose a few pounds. Win B.
It isn't much, but it's an honest dono. BWA.
And you know what? I appreciate the honest donos, okay? Thank you very much for the $5 dono. I appreciate it immensely. Thank you so much. You know, might be a small dono, but big BWA energy. The NWO versus the NYA. Yeah. And NWO versus the NWA. What about the dishonest donos? I appreciate those as well. Especially if they're made with ill-gotten gains. Oh god, someone left a comment on the YouTube video I put out recently about how retail theft isn't destroying America. where I critique Anna Kasparian's recent video on retail theft. And someone left a comment on it basically accusing me of encouraging people to steal. And I'm just like, nah, look, companies literally budget for, like, what they term shrinkage. Companies literally budget for the amount of theft that happens on average at their stores. That's included into their budgets, and they then have insurance to cover that. Like, it's a cost of doing business. That's not like saying, oh, you should definitely go and steal. I don't endorse stealing. Don't go steal. All I'm saying is that is something that they account for in their finances. It's not destroying their businesses. And every time they say it has been destroying their businesses, they've been lying and have later been like, well, it wasn't actually destroying our business. It's built into the price. I'm paying for you to steal stuff. Don't waste my money. I don't even know if it's necessarily built into the price. It's just, like, taken out of their general revenues, Yeah, it is very often the thing that they say publicly or to employees to justify price gouging or stealing from workers. One of the Walher that closed because of shoplifting had only 3 shoplifters the entire year. They're full of it. Yeah, exactly, dad jokes. Like, Walgreens put out, like, a press release, and we went over this in the video, but, like, they put out a press release saying, like, oh, we're closing 11 stores in San Francisco because of all the theft that's happening. And then, like, half a year later in their business meeting with investors, they're like, yeah, we overreacted, and actually retail theft was lower in our stores there this year. So literally just liars, bro. Yeah. It's normally like 1.5%. It went up to around 2.5% for a year, and not even industry groups. Now even industry groups are like, oops, we made it too big of a deal about it. Yeah. Because then it went back down again. It went back down again. They used to tell us the shrink lie when they cut our hours at this one store I worked at when I was like 19. Yeah. Because it's something that sounds reasonable, right? Even if it's absolutely not. Really all they're trying to do is use it as a way to justify cutting costs on their end and or price gouging customers, Anyway, just a little tangent. Also, if we get 4 more subs, I will give my dog a treat. Also, if you're enjoying the stream, consider sharing it on social media. That will help us bring in more folks. Or consider trying to bug another streamer that you like to raid in. I like making new streamer friends and connections. All right, anyway. Rebuttal to Hillary Clinton. I'm sure she listened to it.
My dad is a Donald Trump supporter. Can you give him a message? That's my daughter. Yes.
Why leave her alone? Let her go live in the woods. Why you try to gotcha Hillary Clinton in 2023?
Dad's name. Sean Starry.
Sean?
Yes. I've got it recording.
Hi, Sean. I'm here with your daughter, and I hope you can see I don't have horns. And I really do hope that as this election goes on,
exactly, dad
you'll
jokes.
Listen to your daughter. Thanks. Bye.
Hey, Hillary. No.
Honestly, if he had just cut the TikTok right here, that would have been perfect. It would have been perfect. Just, hi, Hillary. No. End of TikTok. That would have been perfect. I'm sad that this goes on for another 30 seconds.
I'm a nuclear MAGA. Get ready to rock that orange jumpsuit that you adore so much.
UWUOWO.
Ooh,
Make the pupper go boo woo 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 BWA.
Ooh woo whoa. Make the pupper go boo woo 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 woo. Will do. puppy. This is from Salmon Moose. Also, this guy looks dead inside. Come here. Come here. I'm feeding you so many treats. I gotta fatten you up. Hi, on. Oh, you're taking it so nicely. You scared me when you took it into your mouth all the way like that. That was freaky. Still got the other half of that. She is one of the gentlest dogs I've ever met in my life. I love her so much. She's beautiful, baby. She's very, very polite. What is BWA? Basically, I told a story on stream. Look out. You won't get another one until chat donates another 5 subs. Or 4 subs. Hi there. Sweet baby. How old is she? She's 11. Which is, you know, roughly around the age these dogs start going in decline, so it wouldn't surprise me if she does have cancer. But I'm hoping it's just severe UTI, and by the time she finishes her course of medication and her probiotics, she'll be doing okay again. Yeah. But she's lost a lot of weight. She's very, very bony. So I've been trying to feed her, so if you guys can help me with subs and donos, because dog food is so goddamn expensive, that would help a lot. Yeah. Love you. She likes having her chin scratched and her ears. Can you get her chicken necks? Is that a thing where you are? I think I could. She's never had one though. I want to give her the things that she's familiar with at the moment. But when she's feeling better, I'm gonna like go to the butcher shop and like buy, I don't know, something for her. We don't deserve dogs. They're so good. They are so. I'm glad she can stand up. Just like last week, she was really struggling to like even sit up. Like her back legs weren't working very well. She had to crawl around like pull herself forward with her front legs. It was really sad. But you're better. So a little better though. You're less skinny than you were when you got here. Oh yeah, BWA. I told a story about how when I was a kid, I tried to use bwahaha in a Scrabble game. It would have used all of my letters. I would have gotten so many points, but I was told it wasn't a word, and I tried to cite Super Mario Brothers because Bowser says bwahaha, and Paladin Lost started donating and ending it with bwahaha. BWA, and the text-to-speech that I have turned on for donos over $5. It reads out bwahahahahaha, but then if you just type BWA, it reads it BWA. So it'll be like bwahahahahaha BWA instead of bwa. And it kind of became a thing where people would dono and end it with BWA. And I don't know, I think it's fun. Go outside. Do you need something? Or do you just want attention? If you want attention, that's fine. We'll have to watch these videos though, while I give you attention.
When they come.
What? Oh. The rest of this is literally... Okay, wait.
Get ready to rock that orange jumpsuit that you adore so much.
When they come.
Okay, I'm not gonna play the entire thing, but... Okay. Nuclear MAGA, which is... dropping a nuke on Hillary Clinton, I guess? Okay. Ooh, we're in for crazy town.
I'm sure everyone's just so shocked right now.
Okay, just real talk. Real talk. If you ever see a conservative woman who looks like this, she is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Do not, even if she's down bad, do not have sex with a woman like this. She will fuck your life.
Right now to see President Trump walking into court yet again. How surprising. So when did it become illegal to challenge an election? Isn't that what Hillary Clinton did?
It's not illegal to challenge the election. It's illegal to launch a conspiracy in order to overturn the results of an election via illegal means. That's the difference. You know, Hillary Clinton didn't assign extrajudicial. That's not the right term, but she didn't like try and come up with a plot to like send fake electors to steal electoral votes.
Isn't that, I mean, this has happened several times. When did speaking your mind, free speech, it's constitutional, we are protected, we're Americans, when did that become illegal?
God, I hope for all of their sakes that the trial is televised.
When did it become illegal to sign an alternate slate of electors?
That is quite literally something that is illegal. If you are doing things that are not part of the procedure to get electoral votes, that is it definitionally breaking the law. If you are trying to disenfranchise millions of people by sending alternate electors, that is definitionally breaking the law.
In your state. Like the 16 Republicans here in Michigan that are getting charged with over 8 felonies,
True,
over 50 years in prison, and their average age is 70 and older.
So look, you know what? If Trump is really the godhead that conservatives seem to believe he is, he'll do just fine. He'll live to 120, get out of prison, and run again. Okay, he's very healthy apparently.
The rest of their lives. And when did it become?
They say the first person to live past 120 has already been born. I bet that is Donald Trump.
Illegal to represent someone in court like Matt DePerno, who just so happened to run against Dana Nessel last year in the midterms and came pretty close to winning. I mean, you know, Dana Nessel is a tyrant, but now she just announced two felony charges against him. Taking illegal possession of a voting machine. Matt DePerno was the attorney for Antrim County, Michigan, the county that was proven, he proved it, that it flipped from Trump to Biden. I mean, illegal possession of a voting machine. I cannot believe this stuff. And you know what? If people don't start to stand up now, we are going to lose everything we have. And you might think it's funny because it's not happening to you, and you might think it's funny because this is Republicans right now, but wait till the table turns on you. If you don't think it will, it's going to. It is. Because you can't just completely terrorize people and make them lose everything they have to pay for attorneys and, defend themselves. It's crazy. And then expect it to not happen to you. I mean, get real.
Look, I don't know much about the law, but I feel like it should be illegal to record a TikTok while driving. That seems like it should be illegal. I'm just throwing that out there.
So if you don't start standing up now for your kids,
turn right,
and for their future.
A cope elemental. God, how many of these are there? Oh my God, our cup floweth over. Kairyu!
Another honest donation for our gorgeous mommy and her precious angel.
Thank you for the 2 gifted tier 1 subs. We're now 2 subs away from a treat for Samus. Okay, there are 29 of these. And we are on... Okay, we're on 16. I think we can get through these. Or should we save them for a new day? A lot of fine hogs you got there? Indeed. Indeed. Biden is a traitor to America. If you support him, you are a traitor. We vets will act accordingly. Semper Fi. Sir, yes, sir. We will not do anything.
You know what amazes me about Democrats? I mean, it doesn't really amaze me, I guess. It baffles me. How just incredibly stupid they are. I mean, they hear all the same news that everybody else does, right? I mean, they get all the same news. They hear about, Biden literally admitting to coercion.
I have seen those, Distron. They're pretty cool.
Literally admitting to it on tape. You're not going to get the $1 billion if the guy's not fired. I mean, bro, Democrats, they just ignore all that, though. They literally just ignore all. They ignore all the Biden quotes like he doesn't want to turn his school into a jungle for his kids. Yeah, that was about segregation, right? Or you can't even go into a 7-Eleven without hearing an Indian accent. Those are all Biden quotes, TikTok, just so you know. Look it up, bro. So it's not false information. Biden said it. Biden said it.
Yeah, because we all know Trump voters are very sensitive to racialized insults and also very, very sensitive to, like, Donald Trump talking poorly about minorities and women. Yeah.
Give me a break. I mean, how ignorant and stupid and obtuse do you have to be to still believe in following a guy that is an obvious criminal? I mean, obvious criminal.
Wait, making comments about Indian people in 7-Elevens is racist? I don't think it's criminal, though.
There's 70 charges against Donald Trump right now. 70 charges against Donald Trump. And they think that at least one's going to stick. These Democrats. They do. They think that one's going to stick.
I think more than a few are going to stick, yeah.
I don't think any of them are going to stick because he didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do anything wrong. We literally have a fake president in office right now who has committed massive crimes against America. Massive crimes against America. And
okay. Take him to court then? Question mark?
Nobody's doing anything. Not the Republicans, not the Democrats. Why hasn't Biden been impeached? Why hasn't Harris been impeached? Why hasn't Mayorkas been impeached? What is going on, dude? Why hasn't Nancy Pelosi been impeached?
I don't think this guy knows how impeachment works. I get the feeling he might not be a scholar, Chad.
Why haven't any of these people? They suffer zero consequences for their evil. They just get away with it. And we, the American people, we just have to sit here and listen to it and take it. And we can't really do anything about it, can we? We think we can vote. I live in Oregon where elections have been bought and paid for 30 years where I live. There are no good elections here. Multnomah County.
Okay, also, I know that this is irrelevant to the actual content. This is probably not a Bionicle, but in my head, he has a bunch of all this stuff behind him and then one Bionicle poster, and I really like that idea. It's probably not, but it kind of looks like one, right?
Lane County, Mary.
Right?
It looks
It looks like a Bionicle. Back me up here. I'm not crazy, right? You hear the discussion between Rogan and Peterson? Yeah. They sold him on it. Oh, God. Kind of looks like the real Steel robot. Oh, God. It does kind of look like the real Steel robot. I'm watching in like 2040p, so I don't know. Look, the video itself is in like 2040p, so you're getting it at like, I don't know, 72p.